Hey, all my smell good friends. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, and welcome if you're new. I'm so glad to have you here. My name is Terry, and I love all the things that smell good. And I am here today with my wax empties. Everything that I did for the week. I have some candles to talk about and some previous footage that I've already taken because if you've been with me for some time, you know sometimes I just want to get my stuff out to the trash before the trash man comes. I got some retail wax, I got some SCENTSY, and I've got some vendor wax. So if you're interested in seeing what I got through as far as home fragrance for the week, stay tuned. I got my partners here, my partners in crime. Jersey's up behind me, Domino's to the side. It is Domino's birthday weekend. His birthday was Friday. I'm recording this on Sunday, so it's a couple days past. Today is actually the anniversary of the death of my previous Cocker Spaniel. Her name was Daisy. She was a red buff girl, and she was just a love. I just loved her so much. She was actually supposed to be my daughter's dog, but she gravitated to me. And it was funny because we had two girls at the time. Bella was my second cocker. She was a tan and white party, and she was supposed to be mine, and she gravitated to my daughter. So they got their signals crossed, but it was fine with me. I just adored Daisy. They were both rescues. Bella we got from a Cocker Spaniel rescue up in Northern Virginia. Shout out to OBG Cocker Spaniel Rescue. They're pretty great. And Daisy was a rescue find at her local SPCA. So yeah, my Cocker Spaniel babies. I've had Cocker Spaniels all my life. Jersey is my first Cavalier. I don't know that I will ever get another Cavalier. Not because I don't love her to pieces. And actually, she's living with my daughter these days. So I guess you could say she's my daughter's dog. But this breed is a very unhealthy breed. I don't know if you know too much about Cavaliers, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, but yeah, they have a lot of problems. They have a heart issue called mitral valve disease. Most of them have it. Well, 50% of them have it by age 5. Jersey will be 6 in December. She has not been formally diagnosed with it, but she had a surgery about a year and a half ago, actually more than a year and a half ago. It'll be going on 2 years soon. She had a surgery for another issue, and at the time we took her in, the surgeon said that he heard a minor murmur, heart murmur, and we didn't think too much of it at the time because she's the breed that she is. Our vet always looks for that. At every annual exam, he listens for that. So we were surprised to hear that. And then when she went in for the actual surgery, because the first time he heard it was during her consultation, when she went in for her actual surgery, he had the cardiologist listen to it because it's a specialist place that we took her to. And the cardiologist heard it as well. They said it was faint, but they heard it. So we're thinking she has the beginnings of the disease. But since then, she's gone to a number of vets because we're kind of in between vets. The one I was taking her to, I really love, and I followed him out to where he moved, which is not close to me, but I am not loving his staff, and it's making such a difference. So we tried another vet. We tried 3 more since then. We think we have finally settled on one. But every one of those vets, including my own that have been taking her to for years, we've mentioned that this heart murmur was heard, and none of them have heard it. So fingers crossed. But pretty much all of this breed has it later on in life. And not only that, but they have sometimes they have brain issues. I don't remember what that disease is called, but basically their brain is larger than their skull. So a lot of them end up with that condition. It's very painful. And Jersey has had a series of health conditions as far as urinary issues. She's had bladder stones. I understand the breed suffers from that as well. Yeah, she's had some issues. She's definitely had some health issues. So very unhealthy breed. Only reason I would not consider having the breed again. I'm a big Spaniel girl, but when I lost Daisy, I only had Jersey, and I was really, really missing having the Cocker in my house. There's just something about the loyal breed of a Cocker Spaniel. I was really missing it, and so I brought home Domino, and he's just something special. So from here on out, I'm going to stick with my Cocker Spaniels, but She's such a cutie, and I do love her to pieces, but just not the healthiest breed. So I just don't want to contribute to that. I know people fall in love with the breed and they stick with it, and I totally understand. Obviously, I stick with my cocker, but I just, it's a myriad of health problems that I just don't really want to have to, I don't want to say deal with because that sounds so mean. And I don't mean it like deal with like it's a pain. I just don't want to see the dog go through that. You know what I mean? So I think she's my one and only Cavalier. But anyway, you didn't tune in to hear about my dogs, although I do share a lot about my dogs because they are my passion. You tuned in to hear about my wax empty. So let's get started. As usual, we'll start with my miscellaneous items. Bath and Body Works Wallflowers. We installed a sun wash citrus. I put this in my general bathroom upstairs. I just did this probably about a week ago, probably not even that. Sugared lemons, juicy pineapple, and mandarin. I love this scent. It's kind of a dupe for Capri Blue Volcano. It's definitely in that vein. It's doing okay. I don't have the greatest luck with these wallflowers, but I have a lot. I have a lot in my collection, so you'll continue to hear me bitch about them, unfortunately. Peach Bellini. This one did a little bit better. I put this one in my one downstairs. This is succulent white peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. Both of these are also available in candle form and do much better in candle form. I thought I was working on this recently, but I think I'm actually working on peach on earth. I don't think I actually got to the peach Bellini candle. So, but they are available in candle. Well, Sunwash Citrus goes back and forth. I don't think I saw it this year. Did I see it this year? I don't know if I saw it in the candle this year, but I definitely saw it in the soap. So it goes back and forth from what products that it's available in, but I do really enjoy it. They also had Indigo Paradise, which is kind of very similar in scent. So I enjoy that one as well. I'm a big Volcano fan as far as the scent itself. So when I find a dupe or similar scent, I usually pick it up. I also finished up a bag of cotton balls. These are from Kroger, and it's the super jumbo cotton balls, 140 count. I tried these recently. I talked about this in a prior video. Yeah, these are good, but I get mine from Target, and they're very comparable. They're pretty much the same, in my opinion, as far as size, and Target's just closer to me. So if I'm at Kroger, these are a little bit cheaper. So if I happen to be at Kroger, I'll pick these up instead. But Target is just right here, and they make it so easy to do a pickup order. You drive up, pick up your order, and it's super easy. So I just usually get them there, even though they cost just a tad more. But by the time I pay for gas to go to Kroger, it all evens out. Last miscellaneous item or non-wax item I finished up from Bath and Body Works. Honeysuckle Peach Tea and Body Cream. This has scent notes of honeysuckle blooms, juicy peaches, and sweet tea. Truth be told, there's still a little bit left in here, but I smell nothing in this, like nothing. And one of the fun things about getting your body creams from Bath and Body Works is that they're scented, right? That's part of the experience. So I use most of it, but I'm just kind of over it. I really want something that I can smell, and I don't smell this. So yeah, they may be the scent notes, but I get nothing. I do have the shower gel as well, so I hope the shower gel does better, but that, I get nothing. Okay, candles. I did take some footage, as I mentioned earlier this week, because my trash night is, it gets picked up Thursday morning, so I have my trash out Wednesday night, and I knew that I was going to be done with those candles and want to get them out, so I did take some earlier footage. I'll try to group them together as far as brand, because I like to try to do that. That way, if you're looking for certain brands, you can find them easily. But I do have two here. One is finished and one is not. Let's get into them. First one here is Goose Creek. This is peach cobbler ice cream. And there's quite a bit of wax left in this one, but I did finish this one in my crock. As you can see, the wicks are kind of off there. And the reason I did this in my crock is because this was starting to get dirty. You can still see a little bit of the dirt in the wax. Usually you don't get much of that when you crock it because the wax kind of all mixed up, especially when you have this much wax in it. Maybe towards the bottom be a different story. But yeah, you don't usually get some dirt left over at the top. But obviously I did. Scent notes are not on here. Let me pull my iPad and talk about the scent notes. This candle is an older release, so their older releases did not have scent notes. And then they kind of went through a period where they put like a couple of scent notes on the front of their jars. And then finally, recently, we have scent notes on the bottom of the jars. So I'm so thankful. I just wish that Yankee Candle would take a page out of that book, because they're the only ones we're still waiting on to put scent notes on their candles. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Well, maybe it is difficult because Yankee has like a buttload of scent notes that they include for their candles. Although Kringle's doing it, so, you know, I don't know what the problem is. All right, let's see. Let's get to my candles. Peach cobbler, vanilla ice cream, soft caramel, and brown sugar. What did I get from this? I don't have a lot of scent left in here. But I got mostly peach. I got a little bit of what I would call a bakery note. So it's probably that brown sugar lending to that. It does say peach cobbler. I don't know that I would call it cobbler. I didn't get a lot of creaminess from this, so I'm not sure where that vanilla ice cream comes in. It was kind of a candy-ish peach. It was quite sweet, but it wasn't, to me, an authentically juicy peach. It was more a candy-like peach, and like I said, I didn't get a lot of cobbler, but I did get a little bit of a bakery, kind of like a crust note, like a light crust note, and I just think that brown sugar was lending to that. But, you know, peach isn't my favorite, and for some reason I bought 2 of these. I don't know why, but I would not repurchase it. I'm not even sure if they've released this again, but if you like peach, you'd probably like it. I'm sure there are some fans, but throw on it, I would say it was about a 6. It wasn't super strong, and as I mentioned, the burn quality was not great. I didn't get very far before that burn went south and it started to get dirty. I have found with my Goose Creek candles, I have to keep them very, very trim, like nubs, in order to keep the sodium at bay. And yeah, I mean, you can see the shadow there. I didn't get very far. And she went to the crock, which is fine. It gave me a bit of scent for several days. And, you know, some candles last longer than that, but several days it worked out. Next candle we're going to talk about here, I'm not going to finish because I'm over it. I love the jar. The jar is gorgeous. This was a release from 2023 that I picked this up. At least that's when I picked it up. It could have been an earlier release that... It might actually be 2022. I think it's 2022. Yeah, I could have just picked it up in 2023 on a clearance. They do tend to hold on to their candles like old stock and clearance them out. This is Coconut Beach. I mean, the jar is so pretty. And this was their heavier 18-ounce 3 wicks. You can see there's 3 wicks there. You can see there's still quite a bit left. I've burned this a number of times, but yeah, there's still quite a bit left. This is their paraffin soy blend mix, and I swear there's more paraffin in it because when it burns, the wax has this odd look to it. It definitely looks more paraffin-like when it's liquefied than it does soy. So I think the soy amount in here is very small. So the scent notes are salty air, pineapple, fresh coconut, lay blossom, airy musk, and Tahitian vanilla. On cold, it's light, but the scent is gorgeous. It's a beautiful coconut beachy scent. Very, very nice. Very lovely. On warm, unfortunately, and when I say warm, I mean burn, because this candle jar is a little big. So it doesn't fit in my candle crock. I could cut it up and warm it, but I'm not going to because I actually have the wax melts here too. In fact, I'll just go ahead and pull them out because here they are. I do this often. I will get matching wax melts to try to give the candle a little bit more oomph. Nothing was helping it, and these weren't strong either, so obviously it wasn't helping it. But yeah, I can't smell this. I have it going on a hurricane. I have it going on under my nose. I really can't smell it. So I'm going to give this to my daughter and let her try it out because she loves this scent as well, and see if she gets anywhere with it, but I am not. So I don't know. Do I have any more of this scent in my stash? I don't have any more. I know I've had this candle before, but I'm not going to pick it up again. It's just too light. And same with the wax melt. Super light. I did these in my candle crock and nope. Super light. Not a repurchase for me. Beautiful scent. If I could just smell it without, you know, having to hang over the jar with my nose stuck in it, then it would be great. Okay guys, so we'll start with this single wick from Bath & Body Works. This is actually a recent candle. Just got this year. This is Coconut Pina Colada. Love the flamingo design. Super cute. I tend to try to stay away from buying too many single wicks these days because I went overboard and I have too many in my stash. But they are free with rewards. So because Bath & Body Works has taken away almost everything else we can get with rewards besides body care, I tend to still get these. But anyway, the design called me in, how to get it. Scent notes are they on here? Yeah, coconut milk, blended pineapple, and a splash of rum. This is your typical pina colada scent. This is exactly what it is. I did have some scorching problems. You can probably see that in the jar. And I also had some tunneling problems, so I ended up finishing this in my crock. I'm actually really surprised that that wick is so centered because it wasn't so centered when I was burning it. But my biggest problem with this candle is it tunneled a lot. I had to stick it under the lamp a few times, a number of times to get it to correct itself. And I got tired of dealing with it and I stuck it in my crock and finished it up then. Not a lot of scent left anymore. I pretty much just melted the heck out of it and it's done. I will say it wasn't very strong. It wasn't very strong on burn. It wasn't very strong in my crock. I did it in my crock in my kitchen. And I wouldn't pick it up again. I have this scent in the 3-wick and it's much better in the 3-wick, but single wick I don't need anymore. And I think I only picked up one, but there's always a chance there's another in my collection. Okay, so we have another candle from Bath & Body Works. This is a 3-wick. As you can see, there's still some wax there. You can see the shadow there. This is Tropical Island Colada. And by the way, I didn't rate the throw in the single wick because I usually don't. Tropical Island Colada has scent notes of, let's see, pineapple juice, coconut milk, sweet vanilla, and crushed ice. Looks like I picked this up in 2022. So I've had it in my stash for a little bit. This one, I have to say, guys, was very, very light. And it was known for being light. I remember people mentioning it, and it's true, it's light. Even years later, it's light. Again, another pina colada scent, so I like those scents. And, you know, it was a little hard to smell. I tried it in a hurricane. I tried it kind of in different zones, and it was definitely light. The burn was okay until the midway point, and then it went grody. It's kind of hard to tell from the wax because I stuck it in my candle crock. And once I stuck it in my candle crock, all the wax mixed together. And again, I'm really shocked that the wicks didn't move more. Usually they move quite a bit, but they didn't move so much this time. So, throw while burning, oh my gosh, so low. Maybe a 4, if that. In the crock, wasn't much better. 4.5, 5 maybe. But not a repurchase for me, but I do think I have 1 or 2 more of these in my stash. So I don't know if I'll try burning it again or just letting it go. But the label is so pretty. Love the label. Anyway, that's that. Okay, we have here from White Barn, Bath & Body Works, raspberries and whipped vanilla, scent notes, well, actually, scent notes are right there on the front. Pink raspberry, strawberry, vanilla bean, sugared lemon drops. I don't know, that sounds different. Nope, I'm a liar. That's what it says. Okay, what do I think of this candle? Honestly, I'm so over raspberries. I don't know why I got this, but I think it says 2021. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's kind of a fun, kind of kiddish scent. I get it. I like scents like that, so I get it. But I'm just kind of over raspberry. I've mentioned this, but I would say scent throw on this wasn't the best. I would say maybe around, I don't know, guys, 6. That's being generous, probably. I couldn't smell much of it, but I could get a little bit of it. It was a little better if I put it under the lamp. I actually finished it in my crock because, yeah, this one, I don't know. There's something about these neutral jars. They don't burn well for me. And so, yeah, I kind of put it out of its misery, if I could talk right. Yeah, it went in the candle crock, so that's why the wicks are kind of all over the place. It no longer has a scent, and tonight's trash night. So, you know,
I'm doing a pre-video that I'll insert into my regular empties video and let you know about this one. But I'm over it. Raspberries and whipped vanilla. I may have another one in my collection. If I do, I may be sending it my daughter's way because I do know that she likes this. And it is a fun scent. I just don't need more of it. And I especially don't need it if it's going to be in this packaging. Actually, yeah, I have more of this because it's in a different packaging. But anyway, that was my experience with this one. And the last candle I have here is Kringle's Saltwater Taffy. This one, as you can see, this one I finished. Yeah, the burn is just so great on a Kringle candle. You guys know how I feel about Kringles, so no secret there, but the burn is just so great. I don't really have any problem burning it all the way down. I mean, that look of the wax is kind of normal for soy wax, 100% soy wax. You do get some residue around the jar. You can see it where the label is. You can see it around the edges of the jar, but no black soot, no residue like that. And the candle itself has scent notes of, not on here. I will post them above. Kringle went through periods of not having them and then having them and then not having them and then having them. And I thought it would be on this one because it is not a super old release. But this is the medium tumbler jar. It's just basically like a strawberry taffy scent. If you tried SCENTSY strawberry taffy that was part of the Bring Back My Bar this season, it's similar to that. And I hate to say that because I didn't think that bar was overly great. I didn't dislike it, but it kind of smells like that. It just smells like a strawberry taffy. And the throw on it was mediocre. I would say maybe a 6, at times maybe a 5.5. It just wasn't super strong for me. I do have more of this in my collection. I think I have the larger jar, and I also have the 3 wick. I have a couple of the 3 wicks because the jar was so pretty. But it's just an okay scent. I probably wouldn't buy any more, but I really don't need to because I have more in my stash. But look at the label. It's just so pretty. So pretty. But yeah, not the strongest in performance, but it was true to form as to what it was supposed to smell like. It's just like a strawberry taffy. I know it doesn't say strawberry taffy as the title, but basically it was strawberry.
Okay, let's talk about retail wax. I don't have too many here. All Goose Creek, besides that Yankee Candle one I just talked about. That didn't get me anywhere. Didn't help out my candle, didn't nothing. But yeah, everything else I have here is Goose Creek. I'll go ahead and share the scent notes since I already have my iPad out. I don't always do that with my retail wax because, yeah, I figure it just takes a lot of time. And this video is probably going to end up being long because I have my SCENTSY and stuff included here. And I have like 6 SCENTSY bars. So when I include SCENTSY and candles and all that, sometimes these videos get long, which is why I try to keep it to a week. And I've been doing good at that, keeping them to a week. I'm just not doing great at getting them uploaded very timely. Okay, the first scent I have here is Cotton Candy. I'm actually working on the matching candle as well. This is Cotton Candy, Fluffy Spun Sugar, Blue Raspberry. That makes sense. I was going to absolutely say this is kind of what it gives me. Blue Raspberry, Pink Berry, Strawberry, and Warm Sugar. This Cotton Candy scent, you guys, is a repurchase for me because it is so good. It is definitely like a Blue Raspberry Cotton Candy. I definitely get that. It is sugary, like spun sugar to the max. It is such a good performer, like a great performer for a cotton candy scent, which is kind of unheard of. But it is. The candle is doing great. It is an older version of the candle. The candle is doing great so far. I'm about halfway through it, and it has not. It's gotten a little bit dirty, but nothing, you know, to write home about and complain about. I added these to the mix, and I think I have one more in my stash. I do, thank goodness. I love this one. This will continue to be a repurchase. This is an older version of the wax melts, which I've said before have been holding up well. So I don't know how well the newer wax melts are doing, but I've had good luck with some that I bought at Walmart recently, so I have good hopes. Pink Beach. This one is going out in my kitchen. It's been going since this morning, and we're going on like 6 o'clock tonight. This is Bright Pink Citrus, Island Berries, Gentle Musk, Soft Sandalwood, and Sea Spray. If you know, this is basically a dupe for Yankee Candle's Pink Sands. It does smell very, very similar. I wouldn't say it's exact to me. I feel like the Yankee Candle version is just a tad bit sweeter, but it's pretty good, and it performed okay. It's about a happy medium, and I really enjoy it. It's like your sweet, slightly fruity, floral, beachy type of scent. I like it in Vendor Wax. I like it from Yankee. I just really adore this scent. So it's a good one, and it performed adequately. Passion Fruit Beach Party. This one is passion fruit, peach, red berries, pineapple, and lime. Yeah, this one is very tropical. You definitely get that passion fruit. I don't really pick up berries. A little bit of pineapple. I don't really pick up lime or peach either. It's more passion fruit heavy than anything, with a little bit of that pineapple. I enjoy this one. It was a lighter performer. I do have one more in my stash, but I don't think that one would be a repurchase. It's a good one. I just don't need more. Now, besides that cotton candy scent, which I adore, this was a winner for Goose Creek this week. This is Sunset Sparkle. I did pick up the candle this summer because it was so pretty with the birds. I really love the bird labels this summer. So this is mandarin, berry, honeysuckle, jasmine, sparkling amber, and sandalwood. This just gives me like Sol de Janeiro vibes. It just has that beachy tone to it. Kind of sultry. Not totally perfumey, but kind of like body hair. Little bit fruity, little bit floral, but it definitely has like that Sol de Janeiro tone to it. This was a great performer. It did well, and it lasted for a long time. I turned it back on the next day after warming it all day, and it was still going. So that one would be a repurchase for me. And I do have the candle, so who knows? I may chop up the candle, but it has a super cute label, so I will probably definitely try to burn it. All right, that'll do it for my retail wax. Let's talk SCENTSY, you guys. Okay, I actually have 7 bars here. I think I said 6 earlier. I have 7 bars here. I actually have 8 to talk about. One I ended up giving to my daughter's fiance, so I don't have the bar here anymore. Okay, first up is Linger. This is from the Bring Back My Bar collection that just ended, so that promotion is done. This is pink grapefruit, sugared apple, praline, and marshmallow. I really wanted to try this out because I was like reading those scent notes and I'm like, I have no clue what this is going to smell like. And I don't know that I can even explain this well. This is so different. I do get that sugared apple, and I do get that praline. I get a creaminess that could only be the marshmallow. I don't know that I get grapefruit. Maybe it's mixed in with that apple well enough that it's there, but whatever it is that this concoction is, I really like it. It's so different. It's so different and so hard to explain. But I really, really like it. And it did well. It did about a medium in my bedroom. And I took it to work and it was a boomer in my office. So that one's in my club. Again, so hard to explain. But I love it. And I really like when something's different and I like it. So that one's in my club. Mums and Marigolds, also from the recent Bring Back My Bar. Also no longer available. As you can see, I still have a bit of wax left. So you know what that means. So this is Marigold, Rhubarb, Cedar, and Musk. I mentioned when I did my cold sniffs that this really gives me a scent memory because my grandmother, she loved her marigolds. And this is definitely marigold heavy. I definitely get that fall floral, big time. Like your mums, your marigolds, I definitely get lots and lots of marigold. Rhubarb, I don't get a ton of tanginess or anything in this. I do get a little bit of that musk and a little bit of cedar in the background, but floral, it is floral. And it's fall floral. So I think if you like fall florals, you would enjoy this. And I kind of say that I don't because, like I said, it is a scent memory for me. But I just don't enjoy scents like this. So I'm not going to keep this one. I'm going to see if my daughter's fiance likes this one. I don't know that he likes floral. I know he likes like tree and woodsy. And I know he likes lavender. I don't know if he'll like this one. But if not, I will find someone who will enjoy it. That is Mums and Marigolds. It is a great performer though. So if it's your jam, you can't get it anymore. But if you put it in your club, try it out. I think you'll be happy with it because it was a great performer. I mean, those 2 cubes I had going in my bathroom. It went all day long. It still had scent when I was done with the day. I just decided to take it out because I didn't want to smell it the next day. I didn't hate it. I just don't love these kind of scents. So that one's a no-go for me, but if you do love marigold scents, I think you'll enjoy it. Pineapple Pucker. I did this in my bedroom today. This one I did finish. I did the whole bar in my bedroom. We have just fresh pineapple. I know that's what it says, but I feel like there's something else in here. I really do get like a fresh, juicy pineapple. But I feel like there's something else there. Maybe a touch of greenery. Maybe it's a touch of the rind. I don't know. Skin. What do they call on a pineapple? Is it called the skin? I feel like it's hard enough to be called a rind, but I think they call it skin. Alexa, what is the skin of a pineapple called?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the outside of the pineapple is called rind.
It is called the rind. How about that? Yeah, I feel like there's something else in it. It was okay. I'm a big pineapple lover, but I felt like I wanted, and it was bright. So I was going to say, I felt like I wanted a little bit more brightness to this. But there was something, like I said, a little bit, I don't want to say off, because that's not really the word I'm looking for, but a little bit different than I expected in this. So I think I bought more of this in a recent sale. But that's okay. I'll still enjoy it because I do like pineapple scents. But I think I really like it when SCENTSY mixes pineapple with other fruits. I just really, really enjoy that, especially like lemon. So good. Another recent Bring Back My Bar. This is Seashore. And you can see I still have some left. So this is Ocean Air, Salted Grapefruit, Hints of Pink Ginger. SCENTSY in their description. What is pink ginger? Lemon zest and vanilla bean. So there's a lot going on here. Do I detect that? I definitely get the grapefruit. And it is a little bit of a salty grapefruit. I get the lemon zest. It has a brightness to it for sure. I feel like this smells better on cold than it does on warm. And it's not bad on warm. I don't remember picking up vanilla. It's a very fresh scent. And this is, of course, when I don't like them, they're always outstanding performers. Another great performer that would have easily taken me into the second day. But they took it out. Very fresh. Very much reminded me of a bar soap. So those kind of scents just really aren't my jam. I kind of wish this was a little bit more leaning towards a beachy scent, especially with it called Seashore, because I really didn't get Seashore from it. I know it says Ocean Air, but all the other notes don't scream Seashore to me. Like I said, it was a great performer. If things that smell like a bar of soap, like a zesty bar of soap, are your jam, I think you would like it. But again, it's no longer available. But a great performer. Of course it is, because I don't plan to keep it. That's how it goes. Strawberry Bliss. I did keep 1 cube of this because I'm going to take this to work and see how it does. But let's talk about its performance. So strawberry puree, jasmine, and fizzy champagne. I don't really get jasmine. I get the strawberry puree. Fizzy. Not so much. A tad bit. I don't really get like an obvious champagne note. There's a little bit of a fizziness, but it's not like an obvious champagne fizzy. I like the scent. It's very strawberry puree for sure. Kind of is like, yeah, like you've just taken some strawberries through a blender. It kind of has that artificial strawberry smell for sure, but I don't mind that. It's kind of like strawberry candy. This one doesn't last an overly long time for me, though. So this one wore off before the day was over. I put it in the morning, as I usually do with my SCENTSY. I often do my SCENTSY in my bedroom. Put it in the morning. By the time I went up there in the evening, it had pretty much mostly worn off. I did 7 cubes in my bedroom. I felt like it should still be there. Like I said, I did hold over 1 cube, so I'll take it to my office and see how it holds up. But I don't think I'm going to club this one. I did previously club it when it was available before. I think it was part of the Easter collection last year. I think. I never remember, but I think that's what it was. And I had clubbed it, and I was trying to make a decision whether to keep this or, what was the other one? It was similar. It was another strawberry scent. I can't recall, but I don't know that this one's worth keeping. Because if it can't hold up for the whole day, then again, it could be the airflow. So like I said, I'm going to take it to my office and see how it does. But it's Strawberry Bliss. Let me know if you're clubbing this or already have. Let me know what you think of it. All right, Disney Villains, Ursula, Poor Unfortunate Souls. This one is no longer available, and I think I got several bars in a flash sale. This is blackberry, raspberry, goji berry, and vanilla silk. I don't know what vanilla silk is. It kind of has like a little bit, a slight, it's not a lot, a slight perfumey vibe, so that's probably what that vanilla silk is. The fruits I get for sure. It reminds me a lot of the Angel 626 bar or 624 bar. It's similar, and I think it's because they both have that same goji berry note. It's very cotton candy-ish, and I enjoyed it. It was a great performer. I did this, split it up between my bedroom and my bathroom. No, actually I did 6 cubes in my kitchen. It didn't do as well in my kitchen. I could get it when I was in the vicinity, but my kitchen is just hard to scent sometimes. But in my bathroom, it was super strong. So I'm glad I have more of this because I really enjoyed it. So that's Ursula, Poor Unfortunate Souls from the Disney Villains collection. I don't know if it came back. I would probably get more. Vanilla Barnwood. I decided to go ahead and warm a bar of this because I did club it. And I wanted to make sure I wanted to keep it in my club because this bar is not coming back. This is Barnwood, Creamy Vanilla, and Amber. So I really love this bar when I first got it. And then everybody started saying they were getting Fruit Loops from it, and it just kind of ruined it for me a little bit. But I'm happy to say I'm back to loving this again. I mean, I can see where people are coming from when they say they get Fruit Loops from it. But more so than Fruit Loops, I really get a beautiful, beautiful, slightly perfumey, vanilla, creamy Barnwood scent. And I love it. It's a good performer in my bedroom. It's sultry and sensual, and I love it. And it's staying in my club for now. I do have a number of bars, so I don't know how long it'll stay there. But yeah, I'm keeping it. This was in like a flash sale recently, and I picked up 1 bar. I wish I got more. But yeah, Vanilla Barnwood. Here to stay. I love it. I know a lot of people have seemingly fallen out of love with it, but I still really enjoy it. Alright guys, that'll do it for my SCENTSY. Let's talk vendor wax. I can only imagine how long this video is going to end up being. I'm so sorry. I probably should have split it up a little bit, but sometimes if I decide to split it up, I may not get it done. So yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to punch right through it. All right, let's talk about some of my one-offs first. Let's see what we got. All right, The Bathing Garden, Dancing Elephants. I've been meaning to take a look at their Halloween collection. I need to do that. I haven't purchased directly from this vendor yet, so everything I have from The Bathing Garden has been from a tea stash. But Halloween gets me. I've kind of been staying away from it because it's so glitter-filled. It's beautiful, but you guys know how I feel about glitter. Since I still have my iPad, let me see if I wrote down the scent notes to this, because the Bathing Garden does not put the scent notes on their wax. And if I was able to find them when I got this tea stash, then I wrote it down. And if I wasn't able to find them, then not so much. I kept thinking it smelled like it had raspberry in it, and I think one of my challenge prompts was melt a raspberry scent. It does have raspberry. So it has blue cotton candy cake pops, raspberry rose sugar glaze. Okay. Do I get that? Did I get that? I mostly got raspberry when I was warming this. Very sugary raspberry. Not like your raspberry jam. Very sugary raspberry. I don't really detect a lot of rose. Now, looking for it in the clam, I can see where they mean rose. It is more like a kind of a rose flavored glaze. Not like a hefty duty rose for sure. And I really didn't pick up rose when I was warming it. I mainly got that sugary raspberry. So that's probably where that cotton candy comes into play as well. I don't know that I really got a cake note. I didn't remember a cake note when I was warming it. It was enjoyable, but I just don't need more scents like that. But it was super pretty. I don't think I took a picture of it. I don't think I did, so I don't think I could post one. If I did, I'll post it, but I don't think I did. Super cute, though. Had this pretty little pink heart in it. Actually, it was a blue heart on top of pink wax. It was really pretty. Sape, I warm citrus twist. This is peppermint, citrus fruit slices, and pink sugar crystals. This scent was just kind of odd to me. When I smell it on cold, I get overwhelmingly citrus, and I'm not hating on it. I really love that citrus vibe. But on warm, the peppermint came out more, and I just really wasn't loving the mixture of citrus and peppermint. That really wasn't working for me. I wasn't vibing with it. I think I may have one more of this because on cold, I liked how it smelled. I was going to say, I've been working on destashes and they're not going anywhere. So I was just about to say I'll destash it, but nobody will probably buy it. So yeah, I'm feeling a little salty. I'm like, why does nobody want my wax? I was going to say also not a repurchase, but Sape's no longer in business, so I couldn't get it anyway. Rocky Top Waxworks. I actually have 2 scents here, but since they're in clams, I'll go ahead and go over them. Well, this one, I forget what she calls this. Is it like Little Popper? I think it's called Little Popper, which is kind of like a sample. They're like $2 from Rocky Top Waxworks, and you can try a scent easily. By the way, I'm trying out her new, I don't know if you guys have heard, but her new like open box thing that she started in August. And it's working out well for her, I think. Maybe not so much for me because I can't stop buying things. But basically, you make a purchase, you pay a one-time fee for shipping, and I think it was like $10. Her regular fee is like $8, and then everything will ship right away. But if you do this box for a month, open box thing, you pay $10, and then you can buy as much as you want for that box, and she'll hold it and ship it at the beginning of the next month for that one-time shipping fee. I like that. So I did it. And like I said, I'm buying too much. I have a number of scents coming to me in September. So I had no business buying. But everything just sounds so good. And I'll tell you one thing. I got more of her chocolate chip. What's it called? Chocolate chip cookie coma? Oh, I know that's coming to me. Love you very much. My friend Danielle sent this to me. And on cold, it was one of my favorite scents from her package. She sent me a buttload of stuff. It was insane. Like, I don't know why she sent me all that stuff, but it was super generous, and I'm super excited about it. So, orange, pineapple, almond, apricot, berries, fresh greens, orange blossom, vanilla, and some Italian biscotti. There is a lot of scent notes in this. What I mainly got was, it was berry heavy, and I get a lot of that orange as well. Super fruity. A little bit of the biscotti on warm, but not a ton. I mainly get the fruits. Not a lot of the apricot. What else we got going here? The pineapple. Yep, for sure. Did pick that up. I did not pick up almond at all. Floral and green. Not really. I got mainly fruit, and I enjoyed it. It was very heavy to me, and I really liked it. And then like that orange citrusy note and that pineapple. I liked it. It was a good fruity scent. Great for summer. I would probably pick that up again. And I did Tiki Beach. Now, she released Tiki Beach again this year, and it had different scent notes. So this one is not like the Bath & Body Works type. I can't remember what the scent notes were on this year, but I think it may have been the Bath & Body Works type. This one is Vanilla Pineapple Margarita, Bahama Vacation, which I don't know what scent notes are in that, and a little Blue Hawaiian. I do like Blue Hawaiian, which is kind of like a fruit punch kind of type. Maybe with like, does it have a little bit of coconut? Because this one kind of smells like, definitely smells tropical. So maybe that's the Bahama Vacation. This one was pretty. I do get that pineapple margarita as well. And it's definitely leaning vanilla pineapple, like a creamy pineapple. This was nice. It was like a really pretty, not overly beachy, but a really pretty scent. I could see getting a perfume in this scent. Performance-wise, it was about a light medium, so not super strong. I did pick it up last year. But it did its thing, and it did it in my kitchen. So a light medium in my kitchen, I'll take it. That was really nice. So that was enjoyable, and it was really pretty. Swanky, I did the dressmaker. Just did my Swanky collection video earlier this weekend. So probably won't make it up anytime soon, but maybe they'll make it before this video. I don't know. I don't remember what this has in it, but I'm pretty sure there's cocoa butter in here. Yeah. I kind of get like a little bit of a woodsy note, and I don't think that was in the scent notes, but it kind of comes across as like a sandalwood. Yeah, this I did in my daughter's old bedroom, which is like an average size bedroom. And it's okay. I don't feel like I need it again, but it's a nice, lovely scent. And it's performing just fine. Glitterati, I did Sunshiny Day. This was a souffle. I sliced it up. I did it in my open space. This is oranges, salty sea air, limoncello creme, and coconut cream. This is from April 2024. It's performed fine. I just didn't overly love the scent. And I know why. You would think, what? Orange? It's the limoncello creme. I really did not enjoy that mixed in here. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I would like that more with like a vanilla. But with the orange and the salty sea air, I just didn't like the blend. So that's personal scent preference, nothing else. It performed fine. I just don't need that one again. Salt and Melon Melts. I did Circus Animal Stuffed Sugar Cookie. This is Circus Animal Cookies, Sugar Cookie Dough, and Frosted Sugar Cookies. This one leans cherry. It doesn't in all vendors that Circus Animal Cookies, but in a lot of vendors it does. And in Amanda's, it definitely did. I really love how this smelled on cold, even though it leaned cherry. I'm kind of in my cherry era right now, so I was fine with that. A little bit almondy. Yeah, it smelled so good and strong on cold. But when I put it in my warmers, it was just kind of a light performer. And I was so disappointed. In fact, it smelled so good on cold that I decided to change my warming time that I had for it. Because I was going to do it as my last warm of the night. And then I realized, you know what? I'm going to be going up to bed in a few hours. And I just want to leave it going for a long while. So I saved it for the next day. Only to kind of be disappointed. So this one didn't perform great for me. But the scent itself, I loved it. Circus Animal Stuffed Sugar Cookies. If there was any way I could get it again, there's not. Amanda is no longer with us, so we can't get any more Salt Mountain Melt. If there was, I would probably do it in my bedroom and see how it does. But, it was such a disappointment. Lavender and Speckles, I did Strawberry Marshmallows and Palo Santo. And it could be, of course, my airflow, because the air conditioner is not my friend right now. Strawberry Marshmallows and Palo Santo is Strawberry Pound Cake, Gooey Marshmallows, and Palo Santo. This is Palo Heavy. Beth has a great Palo. It's smooth and it's woodsy. It's a very smooth woodsy scent. Very nice vibe. It's not masculine. Not like in a cologne way. It's just really nice Palo. I do pick up the Strawberry Pound Cake. I think this would be even better with a little bit of fresh strawberry oil in it to just kind of bring more strawberry to the table. But I like this. It was a good performer. It did well in my open space, and I probably would pick it up again. Maybe in customs. Maybe I'll do this and add some fresh strawberry. Maybe so. I'm coming up for customs with Beth in November. So, strawberry, marshmallows, and Palo Santo. And I'm coming for you, blueberry zucchini bread. I have been begging for that blend to be repoured. Whew, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that scent. Teddy Bees, Beach Bonfire, and Sugar Cookies. I did this in my bedroom last night, and I plan to turn it back on tonight. So this is Signature Sugar Cookies, powdered sugar, marshmallow fluff, boom boom cream, and campfire smoke. I was a little concerned about picking this up because Tiffany has a number of blends with this powdered sugar note that I don't enjoy. There's something about that powdered sugar I don't love. I think it's in her Christmas cookies, and it's in a couple of other blends that a lot of people like, and I don't so much. But in this blend, it was okay. So in this, I will say I did the whole souffle in my bedroom. I tried doing half, and it wasn't enough. So I had to do the rest of it. There is something in here that smells fresh on cold. It's the Boom Boom, I guess. It's not obvious boom boom. Like, it's not the traditional boom boom I'm used to smelling. It does say boom boom cream. Like, kind of like boom boom Sol de Janeiro boom boom cream. But I usually get like a pistachio nutty note from boom boom. And it definitely doesn't smell like that. It's coming across as more fresh to me. So it kind of was like this fresh bakery. I don't really get smoke. I don't get any campfire smoke in this. Even though it's called bonfire. Yeah. It's an okay scent. I think I really liked how this smelled on cold when I first got it. I'm pretty sure this was one of the ones I really loved. And I went back in and got more. It definitely smelled more like what it's called when I first got it. But it's been sitting, not quite a year, November 2024. But it's quite cured now. And it definitely smells different than when I first got it. That's the thing with Teddy Bees. And it doesn't work for you all the time because what something smells like when you get it and then you go into the RTS, you're like, oh my God, it smells amazing. I need more and more and more. What it smells like then and what it smells like after it's cured can be very different. And sometimes it works for you and sometimes it works against you because sometimes it's like, okay, I don't think more of that when I smell it on cold. I don't think I need more. But then it cures and it's amazing. So it kind of drives me nuts in a good and a bad way. This one's just okay. I say all that to say this one's just okay. But I am going to turn it back on tonight. And if my opinion changes about tonight's warm, I'll post an update. But it's just okay. Beach Bonfire Sugar Cookies. Not the greatest performer, but I can smell it. Whole souffle in my bedroom. In hot plates. Sassy Girl Aroma Pineapple Treats. This was from a D-stash, and it was kind of broken up, like so many of my bars were from this D-stash. Hawaiian fresh cut pineapple and coconut milk introduced themselves before revealing a deeper, decadent coconut cream. This was extremely light. Yeah, I don't get much in the bag either. I didn't get much from this at all. I tried it in 2 different zones. I originally tried half of it in my open space, which I never have any problem with Sassy Girl Aroma in my open space. I couldn't smell it. So I did the rest of it in my, did I do it in my bedroom? No, I did it in my average size bedroom. I threw the rest of it in a candle crock. I could smell it if I stuck my nose over the candle crock. So it had scent, but it just did not perform. That said, like I do with a lot of my D-stashes, because not all of them been performing the greatest. Some do, but some don't. I would probably try this directly from Julie and see how it did. And then if it didn't do well, I'd, scrap it. Because I tend to love pineapple coconut scents. But this one just didn't do nothing for me. Second and Spruce. I have a number here. I did a sample of yeah, I knew I was going to mess up on it. She sells seashells. Which is fresh ozone, sea breeze, ocean waters, and a hint of coconut. This was poured last July. Love these little scent cups. This is a good amount of wax. This was beautiful. Yeah. Beachy, ozonic, atmospheric. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It packed a punch. It performed well. I really love the sea breeze and the coconut water and the aquatic note in this. Like, you literally got everything. You got the exotic note. You got the sea breeze note. You got the ocean water note. You got the hint of coconut. A little bit more than the hint of coconut, I would say. Yeah, I get way more than a hint. Maybe after settling over time. But this was beautiful. If she poured this again, I would pick this up for summer. That was gorgeous. And it performed well. I finished up a tub of Kids in the Kitchen. This is Captain Crunch Berries, Strawberry Pound Cake, Marshmallow Treats, Buttercream, and Sugar Cookies. This was poured last June. This was delicious. It performed well. I got 2 warms out of it. I did both warms in my open space. It lasted a long time. Yeah. It lasted most of the day. I get the Captain Crunch Berries the strongest. But I almost got what I would call a little bit of like a body care note in this. I don't know why, because there's no body care in here. But it kind of had that prettiness about it. And every note here is gourmand. So I don't know why I got a prettiness about it, but I did. But I wasn't hating on it. It was really good. Like, honestly, it was something that I could see myself wearing, but also eating, if that makes any kind of sense. Great performer. Kids in the Kitchen. I would definitely pick that up again. Probably a smaller one because I'm kind of cerealed out, but I did love this. It was great. Let's roll. This was a mini loaf. Strawberry jelly roll, strawberry pound cake, strawberry white cake, and sugar cookies. This is just a great, great strawberry scent. It literally smells like one of those Little Debbie jelly rolls, those strawberry jelly rolls, which I don't really love to eat those. I am a big, what's the other one called? The chocolate one. Oh, God. I'm thinking of the Yodel version, but that's Drake. Swiss rolls. I'm a chocolate Swiss rolls girl, so I don't really love the strawberry ones, but my dad does. So I know what they smell like. It smells just like one of them. Love it. Scuba wax melts. I always call it by the old name. Macaron wax melts. I did 2 scuba bowls, lemon pound cake, 3 cakes. This is lemon pound cake, yellow cake, birthday cake, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. There's 3 cake notes comprised of 3 cakes. Everything she mixes with 3 cakes is just amazing. This one too. Probably one of my lesser favorite 3 cakes blends, just because the lemon pound cake oil that Kathy uses, I don't think is my favorite. It kind of smells a bit tart. Very bright and not super bakery. It's more like a lemon curd note to me. So not my favorite 3 cakes blend, but I still enjoyed it. I finished it. So you guys know if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have finished it. So still enjoyed that. I just don't think I need more. And I may have another one in my stash. But I do love this. This is one of my favorite blends ever from Kathy and anyone. 3 cakes on the beach. I've seen her call this a couple of names. So this is, again, there's 3 cakes notes to the cupcakes at Tiffany's, birthday cake, and yellow cake. Is that what it is? Yeah. And then for some reason it's not on this jar. And then beach nights. You guys, I love this. I've talked about it over and over. It's the most beautiful and delicious at the same time beach night scent ever. If you like beach nights and you like gourmand, marshmallow scent, you gotta try this. So creamy, so delicious, and it is a powerhouse performer in all formats. Scuba bowls, shapes, mini loaves, big loaves. I love it all. I did one of her macaron packs of strawberry waves. So this is Boom Boom, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Beach Nights. This was, yummy. Very beautiful. Oh, it was like pink macarons. It did have quite a bit of glitter, so I kind of stuck it in my top-down warmers. I have those canopy warmers from Candle Warmers, etc. I love them. I like to use them as my last warm of the night because I don't have to, you know, it's like less wax dishes I have to clean out because I use like the little silicone cups in the bottom and sometimes the paper cups, because they're warming from the top down. So I just use those. And then the next day I just pop it out. You really get the Boom Boom. The Boom Boom's strong. You do pick up the Strawberry Pound Cake. And the Beach Nights is more of a background note in this. Takes a back seat to the Boom Boom. But this was fantastic. I am also working on my Lavender and Speckles loaf of beach marshmallow cookies. And I went ahead and put these 6 in my warmers and then added 2 more warmers of beach marshmallow cookies. The mixture, alternating warmers. The mixture was divine. It was beautiful. I was in heaven. I loved every minute of it. I would totally do that mixture again. But this is great on its own as well. So, great performer. Love that one. And then I just did 3 cakes on its own, which is amazing on its own. Again, yellow cake, birthday cake, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. Just guys, it's so good. The most delicious, creamiest cake, realistic cake smell I've ever smelled. It kind of almost leans a little bit cake batter, but oh my God. So good. This was from last July, so a year old. Did its thing. It was a mini loaf. I chopped it up. I did do the whole mini loaf in my open space because I felt like I probably need it with like a vanilla kind of cake heavy scent. But oh my gosh, it was heaven. It was heaven. So good. I love Kathy's 3 cakes, and everything she mixes it with is fantastic. Speaking of Kathy, let's go to her daughter, Rose Girls. We have Mario Party. This is, I'm thinking this pre-order's got to be coming soon. I hope she does it like she did last year, where she kind of did the fall scents in one, and then she did the winter scents in another. But I wonder if she won't do that because we're already well into August and she's doing a pre-order this weekend with fall scents, Halloween stuff. So I don't know. We'll see it or not. I can't remember how late she did it last year, but I really like how she split it like that because you got more of those blends. This is confetti cake, strawberry pound cake, Fruit Loops, and sugar cookies. This is a Fruit Loops heavy scent. Fruit Loops oil tends to do that. Yeah, I really get the Fruit Loops. I do get a little bit of that cake note. So strawberry pound cake and confetti cake. I can't really differentiate between the two, but I get a cake note. And I definitely picked up a sugar cookie. So the sugar cookies was quite strong in this, but the Fruit Loops wins out. It was enjoyable. I did half the bag in my open space. It performed fine. Nice and strong. And then I finished it up in my bedroom. That's a Mario Party. Super pretty wax. It was all kinds of colors. Looked like a party in a bag. And then I finished, this is a single scent oil from her. And I had multiples of this in my collection. I think this was my last one. This is Tangerine Gelato. This is from last March. Sweet tangerine and creamy vanilla. This performed great. And it just is a great all around creamy. Strong on the orange. Creamsicle scent. Kind of orange sherbety. It was great. I did half of it. I think I got 2 warms out of it. I did half in my bedroom at one point and then half in my other bedroom. It was so good. Just let them meet in the middle and it was just, it's really good. Really love that. Really love that scent. Harbor James Salty Strawberry. This is her brownie bag. Strawberry pound cake, pretzel, caramel, and sugar cookie. There isn't a salty blend from Mary that I don't like. Yeah, this one, it smells good in the bag, but this smells way better on warm. Yeah, way better on warm. This was amazing, you guys. Strawberry pound cake you got the pretzel. Her pretzel is my favorite. I like pretzel for a number of vendors. I really like it from Lavender and Speckles. I really love it from Britta's. I know Julie from Sassy Girl Aroma is trying out a new pretzel, and I did order a brittle that has it, so I'll get my nose on it soon. I love everything. I love everything that has pretzel from Mary. These salty blends, which tend to have this caramel and sugar cookie, sometimes maple in them. So good. Great performer. Great performer. Repurchase. And strawberries at Tiffany's. This is strawberry pound cake, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla buttercream. This is delicious. Decent performer. This was poured March of last year. It still did pretty good. I did this in my bedroom. I did the whole bag in my bedroom, and it did fine. I think I would pick this up again. It was really quite delicious. But when it came to the strawberry scents, I would say salty strawberry was more delicious. I find her salty blends hold up well. This one is also from March of last year. So both did fine. I just like the salty strawberry better. Birdie's making sense. I have Stay Focused. This is Marshmallow Fluff, Espresso, Pink Sugar, and Lavender. What shape was this in? Do I remember? I think this was one of her bars. Yeah, because I was kind of wondering if this would smell like Pink Lavender and Espresso from Bath & Body Works. It does not. But reading the scent notes, it kind of makes sense. You really do get the pink sugar. The strongest note, of course, is the espresso. This was not overly lavender to me. And I did pick up a little bit of the marshmallow. This was good. I did it in one of my bedrooms upstairs. It performed well. I think I have another one in my stash because I was thinking it would be like pink lavender espresso. I don't think I need more of it, but it was good. You People. I love the spelling. E-W-E for You People. And it was like a shape, a heart shape with a U, a sheep on top of it. Fruit Loops type apricot mango coconut milk. It was super cute. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but it looked like a pig that was kind of in like a mud bath. This one was Fruit Loops heavy. And I did get the mango and apricot as well. They kind of just blended in with that Fruit Loops because Fruit Loops is super fruity. A little bit lemon heavy, but I definitely got those mango and apricot notes. This was enjoyable. I like this. And I do think I have more of it in my collection. It was a good performer. That is You People. Rainbow Melts. Oh my gosh, Danielle started her challenge today and I don't have my wax pulled. I need to pull some Rainbow Melts. I don't have a ton of Rainbow Melts, but I'm going to try to do the challenge the best I can. This is Cookie Cones. This was from her Cookie Heaven sampler. This is Roasted Pine Cones and Cookie Heaven. This was a boomer. Oh man, it was strong. It was her little, like, she calls them moon cakes, but like a little tile. I did half of it in my bathroom. And I was thankful I only did half of it. because I didn't need the whole thing. A really nice pine cone for sure. And then her cookie heaven, which has like Danish butter cookies and I forget what else, but it's great bakery. Truly cookie heaven. This was fantastic. I did the other half later on. It was long in the longevity department. It was fantastic. I would repurchase that. Then I did a customs from Danielle. This is one of hers that she did with Rainbow Melts. This is Never Ending Summer, which is Strawberry Pound Cake, Boom Boom, Seaside Nights, which is what Crystal calls her, Beach Nights, and Cookie Heaven. Danielle did mention that this was her old Beach Nights, that she has a new Beach Nights now. And she mentioned, you know, let me know your thoughts on this. It was enjoyable to me. I really get the Boom Boom. The Boom Boom is strong to me on cold. I mainly get Boom Boom on cold. I get a little bit of the Strawberry Pound Cake on cold. When I warmed it, the other notes came out. I did pick up the Beach Nights. I thought it was enjoyable. I do think Crystal's new Beach Nights is better, but I enjoyed it. So that is Never Ending Summer. Coconut Madness. Danielle was so kind to send me a piece of this because there's a little bit of rave going on about this scent right now. Sugared coconut, vanilla wafers, coconut cream pie, pie crust, and sugared cookie dough. This was good. I don't know that I get all the rave about it, but I like it. I do like it. It's a good coconut bakery. I know Danielle mentioned she had another coconut scent that was an older one from Crystal that she really enjoyed. So I don't know. I may have to get my hands on that one. This was good. Just when it comes to coconut bakery, I have another one, a couple another ones that I like better, but this was pretty daggone good. Pretty daggone good. I just don't know that I get all the hype. You know what I mean? Warmth. This was a little gingerbread man. This one was pretty amazing. Glazed donuts, spiced oat milk, and zucchini. I did this in my bedroom. It was delicious. Yeah, donut. Her zucchini is nice. Spiced oat milk made it really creamy. Oh man, it was good. It was good. I really liked it. So that is warmth. I would pick it up again. I think I would even love it even with a little bit of cinnamon. So like a cinnamon glazed donut. And maybe this is cinnamon glazed donuts, but I don't remember picking up a cinnamon. I don't really get like a cinnamon sugar or anything like that, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Barefoot. Did this in my open space. This was a 2-pack of her moon cakes. This is Sun and Sands, Boom Boom, and Seaside Nights. So Beach Nights, Sun and Sand, which is Yankee Candle. And Boom Boom. This was pretty. Yeah, I get the Sun and Sand the strongest, which I'm not mad about because I love that candle. And I was warming this in conjunction with my crinkle candle, Sun and Sand Towel. Sand and Sand Towel. I keep calling it Sun and Sand Towel, but it reminds me of Yankee Candle Sun and Sand, which is probably why I say that. And if you know, you know, Crinkle Candle was the founder, or the dad, who's no longer with us, was the founder of the company, but, you know, still relation there. The son has Crinkle. This was great. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a little bit, I needed a little bit more wax for my open space, but also I think that my air conditioner has been going pretty good today. I did this today. It's been going pretty good because it's like 95 outside. So I think that led to me not getting the strongest performance out of this. I could smell it. It did okay. I think it would have been even stronger if the air wasn't going. So I would probably get it again. But yeah, the AC, it's not my friend. It is. Trust me, I'd rather be with it than without it. But it's not my friend when it comes to home fragrance. Okay, guys, let's talk about the Pharmacist's Daughter. I have a number here. Working on my Pharmacist's Daughter wax. We have sweet pink cookies. Did this in my bedroom because it smelled light in the bag. And I didn't think my open space, I just felt like my open space was going to swallow it. Vanilla buttercream, pink sugar, and sugar cookie royale. In my bedroom, it was also quite light. Yeah, it was light. I get the pink sugar. I get the sugar cookie. I don't know if I detect vanilla buttercream. But because it wasn't the greatest performer, this was from last July, so it should have been fine. Not a repurchase for me. Sugar Bake Shop. This scent got me because I have purchased this before and I rated it in my app 4 stars, which means to me, I liked it enough to repurchase it. 5 stars is like perfection. This time, I did not love this. Zucchini bread, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla butter fudge. Those scent notes are my vibe. But I was not loving the zucchini bread note in this one this time. So this pour smelled different to me. It was different than the last time I had it. I was not vibing with that zucchini bread. And it's weird because I've noticed now that there are a couple of scents from the Pharmacist's Daughter that I don't like the zucchini bread note in. But what's weird is there are some notes or some blends from the Pharmacist's Daughter that I do. So I'm like, are they using two different zucchini bread oils? Possibly. Or is it just the blends make a difference? I mean, these other notes I like, so I don't feel like that would be the case. I was not loving this time around. I will not be repurchasing this, but this was a powerhouse. I got it last May. Powerhouse. Just didn't love it. I don't know. I got to go back and watch my old video because I'm sure I would have talked about how much I did like this. Not this time. It was very different. Zucchini bread note I was not loving. It was one of those scents that I finally took it out of the warmer. I don't do that often. Scent preference. I'm not downing the vendor. I love the Pharmacist's Daughter. But I did not like that zucchini bread this time. Strawberry white cake and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This is Tips Berry Cakes. Did this in my open space. This was nice. I actually tried to emulate a Rose Girl scent that I got once before. But I kept asking Jenny to pour and kept asking for it and kept asking for it. And I just don't get it. You know how it goes, you know. Because, you know, there's a lot of members in her group. So the odds of you getting stuff, which actually I had good luck with it. Just not with this particular blend. She did offer these two oils in customs, so I could have got it then. But, like, her customs were large bags, and I didn't want that much of it. So I tried to emulate it with the Pharmacist's Daughter, and it was okay, but Jenny's blend was just better. But it was good. I just feel like Jenny's was stronger. But I did have Kathy, her mom, pour it, so I have this now. This was okay. Tips Berry Cakes. Coffee cake. This is going in my open space right now, and truth be told, the air is messing with my flow again. Coffee House, pumpkin pecan waffles, creme brulee, and vanilla pound cake. This smells amazing on cold. And usually TPD's coffee blends, they do really well. I kind of wish I had saved this to do in the fall when the air wasn't running. Because, yeah, I'm sure you can hear it in the background. I have the fan going too. It smells so good. I think I will revisit this one because it's doing okay. I would say it's a medium light right now, and that's just unusual for their coffee blend. So I will come back and revisit this one for sure. It's just not doing the greatest with my air going. Like I said, 95 degrees out. It definitely affects the flow. Cinnamon zucchini cake. So case in point, this is another zucchini bread scent. Cinnamon sugar donut, zucchini bread, cream cheese frosting, mac apple and vanilla. This one I enjoyed. I don't know. Yeah, this was mac apple heavy. I tend to find that I really like mac apple blended with zucchini bread. I really like that combination. I do get the creaminess of the cream cheese frosting. I don't pick up a lot of cinnamon sugar donuts in this. Yeah, I mainly get zucchini bread, mac apple, and the cream cheese frosting, and probably that vanilla. This was enjoyable. I would get this again. I feel like the rich and creamy is more my favorite when it comes to mac apple, like cakey blends, but that was good. And this one has zucchini bread. I don't know. I can't explain it. All I can think of is maybe they're using more than one zucchini bread oil, but I don't know that for sure. This one I like, the other one I didn't. Zucchini. I don't know. Okay, last vendor here, guys. Last vendor. I'm so sorry that this video is probably uber long. British Creepy Treasures. It's Immortality, my darling. This is Summer Scoop, which is like a strawberry ice cream scent. Vanilla waffle cone and whipped cream. I didn't really pick up the waffle cone, but I did get the Summer Scoop and the vanilla whipped cream. It's typical with me. I struggled to pick up waffle cone and Fender wax, but this was a good one. I enjoyed it. Very summery. Not a super strong performer, but I kind of didn't expect it to be from the scent notes. It's Immortality, my darling. Dead Children's Playground. Last scent here. This is Fruity Pebbles, Bite Me, and Sweet and Creamy. This one, you guys, I did not enjoy this one. I don't know what it is, Because Bite Me is like a cherry scent, right? Isn't Bite Me a cherry scent? I don't remember. I feel like it's like, is it like a vampire blood kind of thing? I don't know. I feel like it's a cherry scent. Let me look it up. Cherry effervescence. Fresh citrus notes sparkling with bubbly highlights lead to a luscious blend of cherry and berry. So it's a cherry and berry scent with a little bit of citrus. Oh, here's the notes. Lime, orange, effervescence, cherry, and berry. So it definitely is a cherry scent. Yeah. I think, like, I do detect the fruity pebbles, but I think that my nose does not like that sweet and creamy mixed in with that Bite Me. Yeah. It was another one that I took out early. I did not enjoy it. Again, scent preference, nothing against the vendor. Britta's one of my favorite vendors, so nothing against the vendor. I just did not like that combination at all. And there's nothing against her sweet and creamy because I have it in other blends and I like it very much. I just don't think I liked it mixed with that particular oil. That was not my favorite. So that one, not a repurchase. I hate ending on a bad note. I hate that. Let's talk about favorites so we can talk about some good things. Repeat. So 3 Cakes on the Beach. Yeah, that's always in my favorites. Let's talk about the new to me blends. I knew I was going to say it wrong again. Why do I keep saying C? She sells seashells. My God. From Second and Spruce. Need more of that. Not anytime soon, though, because I'm over summer, but I would love to have it for next summer. And I really would love for her to pour Spring Break because I love that scent note so much. I begged and begged and begged for it all summer. Didn't get it. Warmth from Rainbow Melts. Yes, please. So good. Also from Rainbow Melts, cookie cones. I think this was Danielle's little brainchild. Her and Crystal putting their heads together. That sampler was fantastic. Salty strawberry from Harper James. Her salty blends will always be my favorites. 3 Cakes. Again, it's a repurchase, so not a new one, but love 3 Cakes. Strawberry Waves, a new love, and I particularly loved it with beach marshmallow cookies. So maybe that's a customs idea, is to do this and then add beach nights and whatever the other scent notes that Beth has in her beach marshmallow cookies. Love that. And Let's Roll from Second and Spruce as well. Those are my favorites for the week. Yeah, loved them. So disappointed in the Coconut Beach candle. I guess I really can't pick a favorite candle, and I can't remember what my footage is. But as I edit this video and look back at my footage, if I had a favorite candle, I think I did have a Kringle. I think I did do a Kringle. What Kringle did I finish up? I'm almost finished up with my Sun and Santal. I probably should have talked. I said it again, Sun and Santal. It's Sand and Santal. I probably should have talked about that one because I'm almost finished it. What was the Kringle I finished this week? I'm working on Blueberry Muffin. I'm almost done that too. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I did a Kringle. God, my memory sucks so bad. If I have a favorite in the candle, I'll post a little note above as I look back at my footage when I edit this. SCENTSY. I should pick a SCENTSY favorite. And a retail wax favorite. Forgot about those. Retail wax. I would definitely say it was, of course, Cotton Candy, because that's a repurchase. So good. But this Sunset Sparkle, that was really lovely. Love that. I would say that was a favorite. And SCENTSY, let's see. Vanilla Barnwood, of course, because it's a returning purchase for me. So we won't count that, but it is a favorite. I really enjoyed this Ursula bar. It was so good. But if I had to pick a favorite, I think it would be Linger, because it was just so different. And I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. That'll do it from Empties this week, guys. I so hope that you enjoyed this content today. And make sure you let me know in the comments below what your favorites were that you were warming this week. I always love to hear from you, whether it be retail wax, candles, vendor wax, SCENTSY. Let me know what your favorites were of the week, and maybe your not so favorites. If you didn't like something, share it with me. I would love to hear. And guys, sorry about this being so long. I'll end it now. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.